Yo, peace family, what's good? It's your man Ocean, omnnetwork. We back at it. Thank you very much for coming along. The freedom fight continues. Like, subscribe, share my videos as soon as you come in the room. Help your boy get into the algorithm. Help me break it one time. Like I said, I appreciate your time, man. As you all know, especially if you listen to channels like mine and channels that inspire me and the channels that I listen to, Professor Black Truths and a whole host of other channels, Black Light Revelations. If you listen to shit like that, then you know that it is definitely a movement on the internet to there's a movement that's away from mainstream media. And when we say mainstream media, that also includes so-called black people that's been mainstays on mainstream media for the last 10, 15, 20, 30 years. People like these two, Eric Dyson and Marc Lamont Hill. So I got wind of this little interview from TD Hip Hop. I like to give credit where credit is due, because I wouldn't have never stumbled upon these two people talking right here, because for whatever reasons, I never would have stumbled across these two people talking. But they discussing on this particular segment that I'm about to get into just a little bit of the segment. Fair use, guys. I know you probably, if you ever see it, you would definitely want to, give me a copyright, because I definitely don't fuck with y'all like that. But in the segment that I'm about to get into a little bit, they discussing, is it dangerous? Is it dangerous for people to get their information from the internet, guys? And okay, I'm just gonna let the shield take it away, him and Eric Dyson. But like I said, like, subscribe, share my videos, please.
I am joined by Dr. Michael Eric Dyson. He's been talking to us tonight about everything from religion to pop culture. Doc, I got to ask you a little bit about politics as well. We were just talking about the blogosphere and the role of social media. It seems to me that there's a whole universe out there that gets its politics from social media as well. And in that space, people like Candace Owens have become giants. In that space, we see a kind of Black Republican movement. We see folk who don't believe.
See, the Black Republican movement is a lie, nigga. When he trying to correlate the people who listen to people like, the Black Authority and Professor Black Truth, and people who don't just automatically say vote blue no matter who. Just cause we don't vote blue no matter who, that don't make it no fucking Republican movement. You just want to frame it like that in order to fit your narrative.
Believe the world is round. I mean, all this stuff operates. I mean, it seems like there's a whole other community of knowledge that didn't exist before. Is it dangerous?
Oh, man, it's dangerous. You've brilliantly summed it up. It's extremely dangerous. And speaking of misinterpretation, I'll say Kobe, and
it's dangerous because you losing your influence on society. It's dangerous because it's taking, people who used to have to turn to people like you and take your word for the golden truth and take your word for the standard. But people are, having chances to find their own voices that they choose to listen to now. So how is that dangerous when you're giving people options of who they, who they want to listen to? Because what's been going on with the vote blue no matter who movement that you guys are a part of, that ain't did shit for us. So why wouldn't people listen to the alternatives?
Say Jesus is Lord. So what's interesting is so what's interesting of misinterpretation, I'll say Kobe and I'll say Jesus is Lord. So what's interesting is
it wasn't fun anyway.
So what's interesting is that what I was hinting at when I said, like, the Black Trumpism, I know that's kind of extreme and exaggerated, but it ain't really that exaggerated, because
the nigga is the word chef, a chef word salad nigga. He want to say extra words so bad that he will try to make up words. He's similar to Jesse Jackson in the prime.
Happening here is that we're giving up on traditional ways of knowing the world, which were themselves already shot through with all kind of contradictions and problems. But the difference is if you're getting your news from social media. Now, if social media is the delivery mechanism to download the Washington Post or the Nation or the Guardian or whatever progressive or conservative magazine you happen to be reading, that's one thing where they've vetted these ideas, where journalists have been journalists and tried to look at trying to be as fair as possible.
Well, journalists have been narrative painters and propaganda pushers, including you two niggas.
But you ain't got none of that kind of constraint going on in the world of the blogosphere. For instance, a black woman was claiming that a white professor at the University of Idaho, I think it was responsible for the death of those 4 students at the University of Idaho. And 2 days later, they arrested a young man who was a PhD student in criminology at the University of Washington, not 10 miles from there. Now we don't know.
So what the fuck do that got to do with the rest of us in the black world? That's her crazy ass making, making assumptions about what she felt was going on, but you can't cast those aspersions on all of black America.
Maybe this blogger has some deep inside knowledge that this professor was involved, but the professor has now sued her, saying you can't just make stuff up in the girl.
You can't just tell people I killed 4 people, right? Like,
but she's doubling down. Oh, I know it. You won't prevail against me. So my point is, yes, it's dangerous, and that is more that kind of extremes people.
So, but all the fucking lies that this nigga sit up and name the U.S. Post and all these sucker ass news outlets that don't give a fuck, ain't giving you nothing straight and nothing in your interest if you're a black person. So if the social media news is dangerous, the mainstream news is that much more dangerous because it does reach out to the masses of the people and it does have a huge platform to spread that bullshit. I'm not even gonna get into much more of this interview. I just wanted to you can go check this shit out yourself. I'm gonna listen to a little bit more of it and see, what I want to do with it. But I really just wanted to check in and tune in and say that the new black media is here. And, the old dead black media, they scared of the progress that's being made through the new black media, because with every day, with every click through on a video, on a YouTube video, they losing more and more steam and they losing more and more of their reach. And so it's a scary thing to them. But you knew the truth a long time ago, and you chose to try to cover up the truth for the vote blue no matter who crowd that sign your check, and you tried to keep us in the dark. But now it's time for the chickens to come home to roost. So you losing the impact that you had on us. And I don't feel sorry for you motherfuckers. I feel like your time has come. The time has come for the truth to prevail. So, just get in where you fit in, Marc Lamont Hill and Eric Dyson. You niggas think you smarter than everybody and you think you the elite brand, but we here to prove to you that, the movement is much bigger than you two guys, and you two guys are really not even a part of it. Anyway, it's your boy Ocean, man. Let me know how you feel about this subject. Let me know if you rocking with these two people, Marc Lamont Hill and the old media, or if you are, you would rather put your trust in the new media and go to pick your own news outlet that, tell you your form of the truth, tell you a form of the truth that's relatable to you. It's your man's Ocean, omnnetwork. Like, subscribe, share my video, help me get up in the algorithm. Come back again. We'll do this again. I'm out.